a heart's cry longing for a whisper. Have you ever poured your heart out in prayer only to feel met with silence? You cry out to God, desperate for guidance, for comfort, for a sign, but the heavens seem closed. The silence feels deafening. It can be disheartening, even faith-shaking. You might ask, where is God in the silence? The still, small voice, a lesson from Elijah. The prophet Elijah knew this feeling well. He faced trials and fears. He fled to a cave seeking refuge. There, God spoke to him, not in the mighty wind, not in the earthquake, not in the fire, but in a still, small voice. 1 Kings the 19th of November 13. Imagine the scene, the wind howling outside, the earth trembling, the fire roaring, yet amidst the chaos God whispers. He waits for us to quiet our hearts, to listen for his gentle voice. Embracing the quiet, finding God in the silence. We live in a noisy world. Our minds race with endless thoughts. Our lives overflow with distractions. It's easy to miss the subtle whispers of God. But it is in the silence, in the sacred quiet, that we truly encounter him. I remember a time in my own life when I felt lost and alone. I'd been praying for direction, but I heard nothing. Then, I decided to simply sit in silence. Just me and God. And slowly, peace washed over me. I felt his presence. I knew I was not alone. The divine purposes of silence, preparation, purification, and perspective. God's silence is never an absence, it is a presence, a holy invitation. It's a time for preparation, purification, and perspective. Preparation. Imagine an artist facing a blank canvas. Before the masterpiece, there's silence, a time to envision, to gather inspiration. God uses silence to prepare us for his work in our lives. Purification. Silence is a spiritual cleanse. It allows us to quiet the noise of the world and listen to the whispers of our hearts. We shed layers of doubt, fear, and anxiety. Perspective. In the quiet, we gain clarity. We see things from God's viewpoint. We understand that his timing is perfect, even when it's different from ours. Embracing silence is a practice, a discipline. Start small. Find a quiet place. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Choose a place where you feel at peace. It could be in nature, in your home, or even in a quiet corner of a busy coffee shop. Close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. Feel your body relax with each exhale. Silently invite God into your quiet time. Acknowledge his presence with you. Let go of thoughts and worries. Pay attention to any feelings or impressions that arise. Finding solace in the quiet. A guided moment of holy silence. Let's take a moment now to experience the power of silence together. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Breathe in deeply, and exhale slowly. Release any tension you may feel. Let the music wash over you, creating a sanctuary of peace. In this silence, feel God's love surrounding you. Know that you are held, you are loved, you are never alone. Trusting the process. When God seems silent, sometimes the silence remains. We may not feel God's presence as tangibly, but even in those moments we can trust his love, his plan, his purpose. Remember, God is always working, even when we don't see it. Just as a seed grows silently beneath the surface, God is nurturing growth in our lives. The sacred space of silence, where transformation begins. Silence is not the absence of God, it is the very space where he speaks most clearly. It's in the quiet that we hear his whispers, receive his guidance, and experience his transformative power. Embrace the silence, seek it out, allow it to shape you, mold you, and draw you closer to the heart of God. Hope in the hush, a final word. The next time you feel lost in the silence, remember you are not alone. God is near. He is present. He is working. Open your heart to the whispers of his love. Find hope in the hush, for it is in the silence that you will truly hear him. Thank you for joining me in this moment of divine connection. Your presence here is a blessing, and I pray that this message has touched your heart and brought you closer to God's perfect peace. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to join our growing community of believers seeking his presence. May his peace be with you until we meet again in our next prayer.